hi, 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 hi. /GoldenGoblin290 here for another video. Now today we are back on Need for Speed Undercover, and I don't know why my voice is suddenly really weak. That was weird. I'm recording this video directly after the last one, and in the last episode we did something quite spectacular. We took part in 4 different events and won all of them, and were leveled up as a wheelman, which meant we got a little bit of a story cutscene. So I think, well, we also figured out, well, I think we figured out anyway, that every time you level up as a wheelman, you either get a you get a part of the story. So whether it's just a tiny cutscene like we got, or an actual like event, like a job or something, or a race against somebody important to the story. You get one of those. I think it's every single time you level up as a wheelman, which is why it's seemingly random, and because you can do anything, and that's why it gives you kind of experience to your wheelman level. Because as soon as you level up as that, as a level up your wheelman level, you get something, and that something is rewarded with story, which is actually quite a clever way for the game to work, because that means that you can't actually just do like easy things and there's no set story. You can do any races, and you can play the game how you want. You don't actually have to go to the story. You can do as many races as you want, because if you haven't realised, you get jobs and things like that, but you don't actually have to do them immediately. You can actually go and do different races, but it will always come up on the bottom of the screen to show that you do have a job you can do. So that's cool. Also, yeah, I knew they would take the shortcut. The only reason I actually went the long way around is because of the tarmac, so it's a lot easier to steer. Because I do not trust myself. In the last episode I also told you guys I'm using a different controller to what I used for, like, I don't know, I think it's the first few videos on Need for Speed that you saw in May. Because the batteries were getting low, so for some reason it seems like the sensitivity is higher on this controller, even though sensitivity would only be higher in the game. So as soon as I started using this controller, it seems to be higher, or I'm just not used to the controller. But either way, it's slightly different. It seems different as well. So if I'm suddenly like really bad at something that I used to be somewhat good at, then that's why. In the last video I also explained to you what I'm doing, and I am actually, well, of course, I only clicked the side of it. But for the past 3 days, not including today, I have recorded as many videos as possible to try and get all the videos done for May. And the reason why I did this, I only narrowly avoided that. The reason why I've done this is because normally I record 10 videos like for the weekend or something, or at the weekend, and that's for the entire week. But because the reason why I even do that in the first place is to give me time to work on bigger projects for the channel, or videos of the Pokemon channel, or anything else that I might need to do. So obviously with school and all that, it also gives me time to do homework or school stuff, like study for exams, which I have finished all of my exams now. And while you're seeing this video way after I have, at the time I'm recording this, I had my last exam today, or year 8 anyway. Not like, well, probably anyway, not actual last test, but last full-on exam, which is pretty cool, because now I don't actually have to do much studying. I'm only going to have to study if there's a random test, but yeah, it does give me time to study if I need to, or do homework and things. And the reason I've decided to go for a month is because doing that, it lets me have more time, and that's more time where I don't have to worry about videos, but you're still getting videos. So while I might not be recording videos for an entire month, you will still be getting daily videos. I mean, I will still, it's not like I'm going to forget about it. I mean, if we're doing this for 2 years, and every single day, you may have noticed, well, I try to remember to do this every single day, I attempt to, well, I say attempt, I can do it, it's just not really consistently every day, like I'm trying to get used to doing it. But I make my channel trailer, you know, the video that plays when somebody who isn't subscribed to your channel actually visits your channel. I've made that my most recent video. So every single day, or most of the time when I actually remember to do it, I will change it to my newest video as soon as one comes out, and obviously I'm constantly checking how well the videos did. So, it's not like I'm gonna lose my touch of recording or anything, seeing as, like I said, I will be recording videos for the Pokemon channel quite frequently, because if you don't watch my Pokemon channel, then you won't know this. But I have actually started a Let's Play. It's as a Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, so I've only started that because, first of all, we originally did a Nuzlocke and it was on Pokemon Platinum, but for some reason, I don't know how, I still don't know how, it deleted itself, so we never actually finished it. So, I've started a new one on Blue, so we can actually finish a Nuzlocke, hopefully, and so the videos can come out more frequently on that channel. And I actually came up with the idea of starting a Nuzlocke, well, another Nuzlocke anyway, around, I think it was after the first, week or two of doing, you know, all videos for the next week on the weekend, so I'd have the entire week free. So I decided, well, I'm not gonna be doing anything for the main channel, so I might as well work on the Pokemon channel. And while it would be way too hard to make constant videos, or consistent videos anyway, like top 10s, top 5s, Pokemon questions, creepypastas, or something like that, it would actually be quite hard because, of course, all of those require scripts. Or with creepypastas, well, creepypastas don't take too long. It depends on the length of the creepypasta. If it's like a 5-minute read, well, not read, but 5 minutes, something that would take 5 minutes to record, then that would be really easy because all I really need to do is trim out anything I don't need, and you know, if you've seen the creepypastas, just put a black, pretty much just a picture of black on the over the video, and then the name of the creepypasta, and that's like all I do. But if it's top 5s or top 10s or something, I require a script, I require something, and I write them because I'm giving original content, and if I stole somebody else's script, that wouldn't really be a good thing, because I would have stolen someone else's script, and anyway, I wouldn't even be able to do that. What I would have to do is go over somebody's video and either steal all their points and put my twist on it, or copy down word for word exactly what they say. And I am not doing that because, first of all, that's literally just me stealing their script, and second of all, that'll take way too long. So obviously I have to write scripts and all that, and that takes way too long. So I decided, just why not make a Nuzlocke? And doing that, I'm happy that I did it, because I actually made a video asking if my subscribers to the Pokemon channel, might be some of you guys there as well, asked if they wanted it, and miraculously, I did not expect this, but nobody said no. Everybody said that they did, and while only 2 people did comment, everybody else stayed silent, so I'm assuming that they didn't really care, which is great. And then the first Nuzlocke video I uploaded, it managed to somehow get near, I think it was near 10 views or something in the first, I think it was the first day of it being uploaded, which is incredible because my Pokemon channel has like 16 subscribers. Only 16, so that's more than half of my entire fan base on that channel watching that video. And then when I uploaded the second one, I don't think it did equally as well, but it has been a while since I checked, so it could very well be at that point, but I think it got around 5 or something in the first day, 5 views, which would make sense because if people clicked on the first video just like, oh, let's see if this is good, like what you decide, like what starter you decides to choose or something like that, and then if they're just like, okay, it's kind of boring, I might start watching it later on, or maybe they watched the first video and then decided, okay, I might watch this, but I'm gonna wait for constant videos to come out, like loads of videos, so I can binge watch. And also, how dare that guy pass me in the last 5%? That is super annoying, and I'm going to have to play that again. But, you know, anyway, I don't know how we got to that. It's just the flow of the conversation. Oh, it's not really conversation, it's like a one-sided conversation. It's like a monologue, when you think about it. I'm pretty much just monologuing to you. That's what every single YouTube video is. Because there's never an answer. You guys never ask me any questions. And there's no way you could answer any of my questions at the same time. So I am practically monologuing. I've only just realised that. Well, that's one word from English that actually paid off well that I used in a good, I was going to say good, decent way. But they mean the exact same thing. Okay, I might need an English lesson on that. But, yeah, I first heard of actual monologuing in an English lesson, and I never thought I'd actually use the phrase monologuing, but I just did. So, I say phrase, it's a word. But I never thought I'd actually use that or frequently, and I somehow have. So, okay, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. It's just, okay, just done. Right. 100% nailed it. I don't know. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm even saying at this point. Okay, let's focus on the race. Let's not focus on the race, it's kind of boring. Oh, something kind of funny. Before, when we got up here, I thought that it was a wall, like a solid wall, because it was just pure black. So I thought that the course was leading us into just a black wall, or into a really dark tunnel. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh great, I'm not going to be able to see anything. And then when we got through it, I was like, oh yeah, it's off-road. Obviously I was talking about something there, so I didn't say this out loud, but still, kind of funny. Not really. I think it's kind of funny, so I'm just saying it's funny. It's funny. It's funny! It's like I don't know what that was. Sounds like he's saying sunny, but with a lisp. Funny. Okay, right. Oh, okay, that was actually really close. And that was even closer. I am glad that guy was there so I could bounce off him. That just sounds really odd. I don't think I would have ever said that phrase if that scenario didn't happen. I am glad that guy was there so I could bounce off him. Okay. And we're in third. Great. Okay, before, I saw the blue in the distance and I was thinking, why can I see that? Because we're still 30% away from the end. So the first thing I thought was, why can we see that? And then I realised that this is not that long. It only takes about 3 minutes or something to do the entire race. And how dare you? That has happened to me a few times doing races. But oh my god, it is so annoying every single time. If you don't know what I mean, it's when you end up kind of side by side with another racer, and they push you into traffic. Like, just then, they could have pushed me into the car, and that would have stopped me, and they would have gone ahead. I don't know why they do it, but they do. Occasionally, anyway, and I don't think we're going to win this, seeing as we are in 4th at 95% through. And also, the guy in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd have just lost the tourist area. Well, that failed. Why is this shaking? Did I, like, knock it? Or something? It's just... It stopped. Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but it was actually just going like this. I must have knocked it or something, because I hardly moved it then, it's still shaking. Anyway, yeah, leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you're new around here, but please stay active because there's no point to be an inactive subscriber. That's it from me, so peace out.